Can you imagine if your doctor prescribed you a pill and said that you could take this pill for any reason in any situation? So if you needed to relax and unwind, you could take that pill. Or if you were going out and you wanted to get into party mode, you could also use that pill. So it didn't matter whether you wanted to calm down or pep up, have fun or chill out. You just needed to take this one pill. It does all those different things. It's perfect for good days and bad days, date night and lonely weekends, weddings and funerals. Just no matter what the occasion, if you want to change how you're feeling or heighten a certain emotion, this one pill can do it all. It's a multi-purpose pill. If your doctor offered to prescribe that for you, I think you'd be pretty skeptical. I mean, wouldn't you be wondering how one pill could do all of those things? Like, how would it know what you wanted it to do? How would it be able to tell what mood I was in on a given day and what result I was hoping for? What kind of incredible technology is this? It would seem quite far-fetched. And yet, this is exactly what we have been expecting alcohol to do for us for so long. We use it in all kinds of different situations, for all kinds of different reasons, and thoroughly expect it to do all those different things. And alcohol wasn't even invented in a high-tech, state-of-the-art science lab. Alcohol is just a crude, toxic poison that's been around for centuries. So how can it possibly do all the different things we ask it to do? It just can't. It's just that our minds are incredibly powerful. And we have thoughts about booze that we're conditioned to have that lead us to project qualities onto alcohol that aren't actually there. And I wanted to highlight this today because if you're struggling to quit drinking, the chances are that there's something that you believe it does for you, and you're having a hard time letting go of alcohol because it feels like there's a benefit there that you're convinced that you're getting from it. And you might be very wedded to that belief right now and not really open to questioning it or seeing it another way, and that's fine. But I bet I can get you to agree that it is a bit ridiculous that we expect alcohol to do all those different things that I described just a minute ago. I bet you think, yeah, it is a bit crazy that we genuinely believe alcohol will get us in party mode on one day, and yet the very next day, the exact same liquid should just, boom, magically help us go to sleep, or cope with stress, or process grief, or give us a confidence boost, or make date night better. It's kind of weird, isn't it? And you can see that, right? You are wondering about that too. And that's good, because this is where it all starts. This is where you get to begin to question whether alcohol really is everything it's cracked up to be. It starts with this kind of thinking, this kind of thought process, with you starting to spot some of the things that don't make sense, that don't add up. And it's that kind of curiosity and open-mindedness that will get you a long way on this journey. And just being willing to say, yeah, that doesn't make sense actually, or I hadn't thought about it this way, that will really help. Here's another thing that doesn't really make sense. I know that a lot of women, if they were in that scenario I described with the doctor, they wouldn't take the pill because they don't like being prescribed things. They don't like being on medication if they can possibly help it. And on the occasion when they do have to take something, they really think about it. They go home, they research it, they look at all the side effects and the risks. And I can bet that if those side effects included a terrible headache, feeling sick, lethargy, insomnia, a red face, looking ill, feeling dizzy, they'd be right back with the doctor complaining about it. At the very, very least, they'd be carefully weighing up whether those side effects were going to be worth it, really thinking about it. And yet with alcohol, most of us don't ever do that. We literally don't think about it. I know I didn't. Never for 1 second thought of it like that. So the purpose of this blog is just to get you thinking about what doesn't quite stack up. Because when it comes to alcohol, what is it that doesn't make sense? Focus on this. Don't just gloss over it. Engage your brain and have that curious mindset, because the discoveries and the ahas that you get with this kind of thinking, well, this might just be what gets you quitting drinking.